Hello everyone. I wanted to do a little intro segment on my first ever vlog. I just drove to work. I tried to record while driving, but it's my first time ever, and honestly it did not work out as good as I thought it would. My phone kept falling, and I'd watch back the clips and it just sounded like car clicking noises, so we're not gonna do that while driving yet until I get like a tripod or whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and introduce myself for my first ever vlog. My name is Hannah. I live in Florida, and yeah, I'm just a 22-year-old girl who loves art and beauty, and I just watch a ton of vlogs on YouTube, and I felt like my life is worthy to be documented in the same way. And I've just been feeling really inspired lately. I watch creators like Honey Bear Jen, and I just feel so inspired. Like, I've always been an artistic person, even like since I was a little kid. Like, I've always just been like drawing anything, and transitioning into my adulthood, I just stopped drawing as much because I was broke, couldn't really afford any of the supplies I wanted to work with. But yeah, just so many like limiting beliefs, anxiety, mental health struggles, just making me put off what I loved doing until I got started in art again. And just, yeah, like creators like Honey Bear Jen just inspired me, just honestly, to be as happy as I was when I was a little kid again. And it's just so exciting to embark on this new chapter of my life where I'm fulfilling all my creative needs and desires and just being happier while I'm working. And I'm at my work's parking lot right now, and I'm just waiting for a couple minutes just to take this video, and then I'll go inside and start setting up and everything. But I'm also a hairstylist. I love doing art. I've been a hairstylist for about 2-3 years, and yeah, I've been doing hair in the same city this whole time. I just love it. I'm just honestly a very shy and anxious person, so it takes a lot of thought for me to put in before I start actually doing something. And today I just decided I'm gonna just jump in and do it because it's something I've always wanted to do. Like, even when I was little, I was making YouTube videos and just trying to document all the things I loved. But now I'm gonna do it in the way that feels perfect and right to me, and I hope you all love it and you all love my content because it makes me just so happy, and I hope it makes you guys happy too. But yeah, follow me along on this fun journey and we'll see how it goes. A little bit more about me. So I love to draw, and honestly I feel like I've been searching for a specific art style this whole time I've been drawing, but I just finally found my art style, and I'm just obsessed with it, and it just makes me so excited to draw. And I've been doing some digital media, some art in my sketchbook, I sew, I do press on nails, which is basically more painting, just on tiny little canvases. But yeah, I love making my own nails, and I put a lot of time and effort into them. But I was trying to make a business for it for the longest time, but I'm starting to dwindle away from that and lean more into my art so that my art can really just make a name for myself, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm just rambling now, and I'll record some snippets of what I'm up to in the salon today. It's not much, I only have one client, but just for the experience of my first vlog, so you can see what my day looks like completely. I might get coffee, we'll see. Well, I just finished up my only client for today, and now I don't really have anything to do, so I'm heading home. I'll just basically be on call, see if I get any more clients today, but I have some stuff I want to do, excuse me, like picking up downstairs a little bit, and probably reading Twilight and drawing, duh. But yeah, I'll have to show you guys some of my drawings when I get home and give you a little snippet of what I'm up to. I'm feeling tired, but I'm just gonna chill here on the couch now and start reading my Twilight and enjoying my coffee. This is a sketch for a jean purse that I sewed. Pretty random, but this is a self-portrait, and this was inspired by those sour mints. I'm gonna ignore that. Some of these aren't completely finished, but I still love them. Remember, this is a sketchbook, so I am just having some fun with it, not really taking things too seriously. This is when I got all my new colored pencils, so I have a crap ton, and I can show you the holder that I have for them because I made it myself. And you can see also here the glitter I add to a lot of my sketchbook pieces. This one I drew at the beach, and I'm not completely finished with it yet either. This is just some character study, learning how to draw a man. Actually, this is my first time drawing a man in like a really long time. These are some of my favorite pages that we're getting into that I spent a lot of time on. These are like my absolute favorite, especially these two. I'm starting to experiment with some colors and how they combine with other colors. I feel like these most recent ones are where I'm finding my style a lot. So I do hair, and this is my dream salon room that I drew. Like, it has the abalone shells, like the little hanging tropical shells. These were some multicolored colored pencils I got. See, when you're just writing with one colored pencil, it changes colors, so I was excited to try them out. And just ignore these pages. Right towards the end of my sketchbook here, these are just some girls that I drew. This is a siren. This was inspired by like a dark siren on Pinterest. Do you know how all those posts kind of like fit that dark siren aesthetic? And I wanted to draw a girl like that. And this is just a springtime girl. She kind of reminds me of like Mary Poppins or someone like that. And these are my newest sketches, just playing around, not taking it too seriously. Like I said, I'm not even done with most of these, including these, but I'm just having fun, trying to find my style, the colors I want to work with the most, and I'm loving it. Like, I'm just so happy with all my artwork, honestly. This is my homemade pencil holder. So it has this little pocket right here where you can put the eraser and my little sharpener. Sorry, it's kind of awkward doing it with one hand, but yeah, everything fits in there. Then you can close it up. And yeah, I sewed this elastic on, and then I just made all these little slits in there, and that's where I put all my colored pencils. So I just like squeeze them in, and I can just see all the colors like laid out. Sorry, I can't even do this with one hand, so I'm just not even gonna try. But yeah, these are all Prismacolor pencils. They're my favorite kind, but I've been working with Prismacolor since like high school, so I haven't really tried out like too many other brands. But if you were to travel and you wanted to bring this with you, you could fold this pocket in and then roll this up. And I probably should have sewed like a little string to tie it closed, but honestly, I don't really go that many places with this. I just like being able to see all my colors laid out in order. And these were those multicolored pencils that I was talking about earlier. Yeah, they're pretty cool. They're just kind of like thick compared to these. Like, they don't sharpen as neatly, and it's kind of hard to know what color you're depositing. So I'm kind of scared to use them, not gonna lie. But once I get the hang of it, it'll be fun. Yeah, so this is my sketchbook, and that's all my supplies. Don't mind me, I just came back inside and I made some corn for lunch. It's kind of random, I know, but it's something hot, and just corn is yummy. But I wanted to share my thoughts on this. So I saw this TikTok a couple days ago, and it was like an edit of what someone imagines when they're reading, and I thought it was so interesting because it just showed like how you would imagine what you're reading in your head, and it showed like all these images of just your imagination taking place. And I feel like that's changed the way I've read, because now instead of just reading each sentence exactly like how I would think the author would want me to read it, I'm using my imagination, and I'm just picturing the characters like exactly how I would want them to like look in my brain, and the setting just exactly how I would picture it in my head, so that it's cooler and more relevant for me. And I don't know, it's just changed the way I read and just made it so much more fun. So now I'm just getting ready to wash my hair and take a shower. And I just wanted to share that I've been using this coconut oil on my ends before I shower. I would not use an oil like this just as an oil, but I use it more as a pre-shampoo treatment on my ends so that they don't get too dried out. I usually just put a lot on my ends so that it stays on in the shower. I feel like oils like this have more silicones in them, and it smells really good, but they're not really gonna penetrate the hair shaft like a jojoba oil or anything like that. But yeah, that's just part of my hair care routine. I have to do a lot to keep up with my blonde and just really keep it healthy, because I'm trying to grow out my hair really long, just honestly as long as I can grow it out. But it's been stuck at like this length for quite a while, and I just got it cut. So yeah, that's part of my hair care.
Trying to find something to watch.
Oh, you really gonna do this? You really gonna try to make him shoot me? That's your trick? Just say your whole plan out loud so he doesn't suspect you? Shit. We got him? I really do.
Okay, now get the hand warmers out.
I decided to take those braids out, but now I'm at work and I have one client for today, but it should be a rainy day, which I'm kind of looking forward to. So I'm on my break now, just chilling in my car. My last client, she had a lot of hair, so I'm cooling off a little bit. I was getting pretty hot there. I had to take off my cardigan I was wearing. Well, I thought it was gonna rain today, but it's pretty sunny right now, which isn't bad. But yeah, I'm just waiting around for like an hour until I need to go back into work and have a meeting. But yeah, one thing that they don't tell you about doing hair is if you don't have any clients, you're kind of just like sitting around with hair all over you, and sometimes that's not the most comfortable, but it's just part of the job, honestly. But yeah, not trying to complain or anything, because I watched a whole video about how complaining can completely like alter your brain, and ever since I heard that, I have been trying not to complain like at all, and I feel like it's been helping. But sometimes you just feel like you want to be a little realistic, but you gotta like change your perspective if you want to be happier in life and not dwelling on things that are out of your control, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm just gonna go back to reading my book.
Yep. She's a lizard or something. Where you looking?
Good morning, guys. Sorry I didn't really like record too much last night. Honestly, I've been pretty anxious the past 24 hours. I had a meeting with my boss yesterday, and she basically told me a whole bunch of stuff I did not want to hear. And it ended with me putting in my 2 weeks notice yesterday at my job. And this is my first job, like, doing hair completely on my own, not assisting. So it's always kind of a shock when you're in a position where you need to leave your job. And yeah, it's just been pretty anxiety inducing the past couple hours. So yeah, that's basically what's going on right now. And I'll have to let you guys know like what I end up doing and how it goes. But yeah, that's what we're sitting at right now. I just went and got a McDonald's coffee, but honestly it's pretty milky. And McGrill, aside for that.
That documentary, something about, I think it's Banksy. I forget the name of it, but it has to do with Banksy, the artist.
I don't know if you guys can tell, but by those last clips of all my hair supplies packed in a bag, today was my last day at work. God love it. It's a start to a new chapter, and yeah, I'll see where everything takes me from here, but I'm just trusting in God and His plan for me, and there's no need to be anxious or worry because it's all up to Him in the end. So that gives me some peace and comfort. And yeah, I'm just trying to think about every possible next route I could take, because I love doing art, and it would be such a waste for me to not use my creativity as much. But I do love doing hair. It's just time for a new salon, change of pace. It's not in English, but I'll figure it out. I'll look at the pictures. I'm so excited! These are the instructions. They're all in Japanese. Okay. So I think the first one is to fill up one completely with water. Okay. I'll put that right there. Okay. A little too much. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Next step. Pour the blue packet in there.
First grocery shopping that car, and
So
once
good!
we've done that stuff, me and Danielle want to do like a lot of content today, so I think we should do a really girly like brunch. There's a spot. I feel like it does need a little more like crispy bacon. There's boats in the background, and you've got the lagoon just so. But it's very expensive.
Taste test. I'm gonna dip the egg in the soy sauce.
It's like a resort.
Pretty good.
I think this spot might be on your Eastern tradition.
That's how I remembered it when I was a kid. I used to love these when I was a kid. This one was my favorite. I'm kind of like, I don't want to eat it because I'm going to miss it when I eat it. I'm going to dip it in the soy sauce. Ready?
It is a hidden little gem, and there's kangaroos
Wow.
everywhere as well. It's so beautiful. It'd be so nice to actually stay here, but
Honestly, not as good as I remembered it.
so
That was interesting.
I really need an ice cold drink. I want to see if they have. I saw those slushies, but they're like
The black thing on the outside tasted like laundry detergent as well.
it's like for the kids.
I think this is supposed to be like a tuna. Pretty good. My favorite, actually. I'm gonna put the leftover like boba balls on the last tuna one. And I think that will be my favorite. I'm actually gonna finish the vlog here. It's been a couple days later, but I'm just getting in the flow of recording and making videos for the first ever time. But I just wanted to show you guys what I've been up to lately and just give a little update on what I'm up to. I got a tripod and now I will be making better quality videos with that. And I got watercolor paint, so I've been doing watercolor now. And I think I love it. These watercolors have a shimmer metallic to them, and it's so pretty. I'm obsessed with them, and I'm just having so much fun with this new medium. Here's some of the other paintings I did with it. These are some orchids. I get a lot of my inspiration off of Pinterest, but a lot of it's my own original take on it as well. These are cut out paper towels that I use to swatch all the watercolors on. And yeah, I love this one too. It's so cute. These are all the samples of each color. And yeah, you can see the reflection of the shimmer, metallic in all those. They're so good. You should definitely try these. I'll link them for anyone who wants to also purchase them. So yeah, that was my vlog. Thank you guys for watching.